Single dad saved a lost girl hours later. Her billionaire mother arrived with a terrifying truth: a little girl was standing alone in the freezing cold, clutching a small teddy bear as if it was the only thing keeping her brave. Snowflakes fell silently around her, and her eyes searched the empty street with quiet fear. She was too young to understand the danger of being alone, but old enough to know she was lost. That was the moment a tired single father, walking home after another long shift, noticed her, and unknowingly stepped into a story that would change both of their lives forever. Before we continue, if you believe kindness can change lives and that second chances still exist in this world, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who believes in good people, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel Ripple of Kindness. Your support helps spread stories that remind the world humanity still matters. Daniel Harper had lived a hard life, but the one thing he never lost was his heart. After losing his wife years earlier, he had been raising his young daughter alone while working 2 jobs just to keep food on the table. Life had turned him into a quiet, exhausted man, but it had also made him deeply compassionate toward anyone who looked lost or alone. That winter evening, as Daniel walked down the snowy street toward his small rented home, he noticed the little girl standing beside a bus stop sign. She looked no older than 6 years old. Her coat was thin, her hands were red from the cold, and she clutched a small gray teddy bear tightly against her chest. Something about the scene didn't feel right. Daniel slowed his steps and gently approached her. The little girl didn't run away or cry. She simply looked up at him with wide, tired eyes, the kind of eyes that carried fear and confusion all at once. He knelt down slowly so he wouldn't scare her. The child was quiet at first, but Daniel could see she was trembling from the cold. Without hesitation, he removed his thick jacket and wrapped it around her small shoulders. He didn't ask many questions right away. Sometimes, scared children needed warmth before words. After a few minutes, she whispered her name, Lily. She didn't know where she was. She didn't know where her mother had gone. She only knew she had been told to stay near a car while her mother handled something important. But the car had left, and no one had come back. Daniel's heart tightened as he listened. He looked around the quiet neighborhood again. No one was searching. No cars were stopping. No worried parents were calling out. So Daniel did what his heart told him to do. He took Lily home. His house was small and simple, but it was warm. Daniel made her a bowl of soup, wrapped her in a blanket, and let her sit beside his own daughter on the couch while they watched cartoons. Slowly, the fear in Lily's eyes began to fade. Daniel reported the situation to the police, explaining that he had found the child alone and would keep her safe until someone came looking. Hours passed. Night fell deeper. Then something unexpected happened. Outside Daniel's small home, several black luxury vehicles suddenly rolled onto the quiet street. Their headlights lit up the snow like spotlights. Large men in dark suits stepped out, scanning the area carefully. Daniel stepped outside, confused and slightly nervous. Then the door of the last vehicle opened. A woman stepped out. She was elegant, powerful, and carried an air of authority that immediately changed the atmosphere around her. Her red coat moved in the cold wind as she walked quickly toward Daniel's porch, her eyes searching with desperate urgency. And when she saw Lily standing behind him at the doorway, she froze. Relief and terror flooded her face at the same time. The woman rushed forward and pulled Lily into her arms so tightly, it looked as if she never wanted to let go again. Only then did Daniel realize something strange. The bodyguards, the luxury vehicles, the urgency. This woman wasn't ordinary. Her name was Victoria Sterling, and she was one of the wealthiest and most powerful business leaders in the country. But despite her power, she looked shaken. After thanking Daniel repeatedly for protecting her daughter, Victoria revealed a terrifying truth. Earlier that day, she had received a threat. Someone had been trying to kidnap Lily. A criminal group had been watching her family for weeks.